Hello. In 2020, I'm going to be a better friend. I'm going to be a better friend to me. I'm going to be a better friend to those people who need me to be a better friend. I wasn't always good as a friend. If you ask me, I sucked as a friend. I didn't really know how to give myself. So it was hard for me to really, truly, and honestly be there for people when they needed me the most. Well, I'm going to make a sincere effort to to be better in that than I ever was. I think it's a thing where when you've been hurt so much, when people have wronged you or taken advantage of you, sometimes you forget. It's like, really, in some instances, I lost interest in even having friends. It mattered not to me whether I had friends. That just wasn't at the forefront of the things that I cared about. Because I had friends before and things happened and they kind of tore us apart or we drifted apart or whatever. But I've come to realize the importance of friendships. Didn't always know. I didn't always know how important it was to have friends. I was oblivious to that. Really, I was. Now that my circle of friends is expanding and the people that's around me are really proving themselves to really be genuine and unconditional in their friendships, I feel the strongest obligation to give to them what they have given me, the satisfaction and comfort of a real, true friend. Now, we may not always see eye to eye. There may be things that you do that I don't like, and there may be things that I do that you don't like. But we're not going to let that come between our friendship. We're going to find a way to work through that. Because I'm a firm believer today that friendship is not about you per se. When you are in a friendship, it's about the other person more so than yourself. And I believe that if we keep that mindset, that we'll always be true to our friends. Because there's a certain level of sacrifice that comes with being a friend. You have to be available for your friend. You have to sacrifice your time, your energy sometimes. You have to sacrifice you, not in bad ways, but in good ways. Those things aren't bad. They add to you. They add to you. They strengthen your character and build you. It makes you better in other areas of your life. You can be a better mate, a better mother, a better daughter, a better sister, a better brother, a better father, a better husband. I'm a firm believer that when it comes to most relationships, you have to build a friendship within that relationship to really be successful. Now, there are limits and boundaries, But we are supposed to look at each other as friends in some light. You're my mother, yes you are, but you're my friend as well. I'm your mother, yes I am, but I'm your friend as well. As husband and wife, you're my husband, I'm your wife, but we're friends as well. I think that's very important. And I'm going to concentrate a lot on building more strong foundations in my friendships, meeting and befriending more people worthy of that. I'm going to do that, and I encourage that we all do that. I encourage that we all do that. It's a sad place when you just live in your world all by your lonesome. Now, you have to be careful, of course, of the people that you invite into your world, but at the same time, it's a wonderful thing to have people who share your interests, people who move you and motivate you and encourage you, people that in some ways give you strength in your times of weakness, so to speak. It's very important to have that. And I'm learning more and more and more how important it is. I really am. It's a wonderful thing to know that you have someone that you can call on. That when you're having an issue, you have someone that can talk you through your issues. That when you just need someone to sit with you in silence, that you have someone willing to sacrifice their time to do that. It's wonderful. We need to start building more meaningful relationships, more meaningful friendships. We really must. Because when we do that, build meaningful friendships, those people that we allow into our circle, into our world, into our environment, they bring meaning. They bring a certain element to our world that I am sure, because I know for a fact for me, is much needed. I'm sure it will be much needed for you, whether you realize it or not. Unfortunately, a lot of us, we befriend and build friendships on rocky foundation with people that don't know their place as friends, with people that really can't serve a purpose as a friend, that really, in my opinion, should not even carry the title as a friend. So we have to be mindful about that when we go about picking friends, choosing friends, and putting titles on people and calling them our friend. See, a friend is not going to allow you to do anything that's against yourself or anyone else. A friend going to keep you walking the straight and narrow, doing the right thing all the time. It's going to encourage you. It's going to redirect you when they see you doing something wrong. A friend is not going to test you or your patience. A friend is not going to put restrictions or limitations on you. A friend does not want to control you. A friend is merely there for your happiness and cares solely about you and your happiness. Even when they know that some of the things that you're doing is not going to yield the results that you think but they allow you to make those mistakes, and they're there to help you to pick up the pieces in the end. It's a wonderful thing to have a friend. A wonderful thing. Let me tell you the most important friendship, that relationship with you and your higher power. Very important. Very important. We all need to get in tune and get connected with that. Because that will help us to see things differently. That will help us to move about life differently. That will help us to not make some of the mistakes that we make when we don't have him connected, when we're not in touch or in tune with him. It's very important. A lot of us are living really sad lives, and we don't even realize that we're living really sad lives. We think that it's all good, but in fact it's not, because we're lacking major things in our life. And the number one is a relationship with God. Number one. You don't have to be religious, but you have to have a sense of spirituality to connect you to that which is greater than you. I am so far and beyond religion. I seek spiritual. That's the path that I'm on today. So today I am encouraging friendships. I am encouraging friendships. And if you haven't always been a good friend, let's start working on being a good friend. Let's make ourselves available for our friends when they need us, not when it's convenient, because sometimes it will not be convenient. But you never know how great their need is, and you cannot shut them out or delay when a friend is in need, because it could be the difference between life or death, figuratively and literally. Okay? So, with that, we're going to build better, meaningful, stronger, more sincere relationships, friendships, not only with people on the outside, but with the people on the inside of our circle as well. Mother, father, sister, brother, husband, wife, children, everyone. Okay? And most importantly, the Creator. All right? So y'all think about that, and think about ways you can strengthen your friendships. MJK.